Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the weapons of Hunt Showdown in real life. The Nagant M1895 revolver is a 7-shot gas seal revolver designed and produced by Belgian industrialist Leon Nagant for the Russian Empire. Now, it was chambered for a proprietary cartridge of 7.62 by 38 millimeter and featured an unusual gas system in which the cylinder moved forward when the gun was cocked to close the gap between the cylinder and the barrel, providing a boost to the muzzle velocity of the bullet and allowing the weapon to be suppressed, which you can see on screen now. The designs are a bit different for the silencer muzzle device, but this was all unusual characteristics for a revolver then. In fact, the 38mm long shell covers the whole bullet for the purpose as well. This way, early Nagant users would avoid dealing with the gases of old gunpowder, blowback, and everything like that. So its design would inspire the Piper M1893 carbine and Steyr 1893 revolver. So, running into a little bit of the actual history on this tiny little revolver, right? It's not very large, but it's definitely accurate and it was very reliable. So, Leon Nagant and his brother Emil were well known in the Russian Tsar's court and military administration because of the part they had played in the design for the Russian service rifle, the Mosin Nagant, model 1891, which we'll cover later. So, the Nagant 1895 was adopted as the standard issue sidearm for the Imperial Russian Army and police officers, where it replaced earlier Smith & Wesson models such as the Model 3. Production began in Liège, Belgium. However, Russia purchased the manufacturing rights in 1898, moved the production to the Tula Arsenal in Russia, and was soon producing 20,000 examples per year. In 1918, it was produced in two versions. A double-action version for officers, of course, why not? You know, they always have to have the fancy shit, pansies. And a cheaper single-action version for the lower ranks, of course, because, you know, we always get the shit. It continued to be used after the Russian Revolution by the Red Army and Soviet security forces. The distinctive shape and name helped it achieve cult status in Russia, and in the early 1930s, the presentation of a Nagant 1895 revolver with an embossed red star was one of the greatest honors that could be bestowed on a party member. The common Russian name for the revolver, Nagant, became synonymous with the concept of the revolver in general and was applied to such weapons regardless of actual make or model. It was replaced by the Tokarev semi-automatic pistol later on, but was never fully replaced until the Makarov pistol in 1952. The M1895 revolver was used extensively by the Russian Imperial Army and later by the Soviet Union after the Russian Revolution. In Russian service, it was known for its extreme sturdiness, as I said before, and ability to withstand abuse. As one former Imperial Russian officer stated, if anything went wrong with the M1895, you could fix it with a hammer, in true Russian fashion. It was widely employed by the Bolshevik secret police, the Cheka, as well as its Soviet successor agencies, the OGPU and the NKVD. 7 Nagant revolvers were used by communist revolutionaries to execute the Russian imperial family and their servants in July of 1918. In the police role, it was frequently seen with a cut-down barrel to aid in concealment by plainclothes agents. Despite the advent of the more modern Soviet TT pistol, the M1895 remained in production and use throughout World War II. The Nagant's sealed firing system meant the Nagant revolver, unlike most other revolvers, could make effective use of a sound suppressor, like we talked about before. The suppressed M1895 Nagant revolvers modified in clandestine workshops also turned up in the hands of the Viet Cong guerrillas during the Vietnam War and as assassination weapons. There's an example of the suppressed Nagant M1895 in the CIA Museum in Langley, Virginia, USA. The last little fun fact we have is that it remained in use with Russian railways, the Postal Service, and some remote police forces for many years after. In the Russian Federation, it was only retired from use with the Postal Security Service in 2003 and from Bailiff Security Services in 2009. So it proved itself to be one of the most reliable handguns that Russia produced, aside from the infamous Makarov. And that pretty much sums up everything that we have on the Nagant 1895. Sturdy, reliable, accurate, and lasted a long time. Thanks for watching the video. Stick to the channel for more videos coming out for Hunt Showdown.